All right, all right, all right. Chosen one. Yeah, man. Welcome back to another episode on Autonicus Motivates. Yeah, so I'm right back at you again today. And today, April 15th, 2026. Getting started. And y'all already know how we do about this time. About to go ahead and get into this video. But before I do, I just wanted to say to each and every one of you who's already done been with me, I appreciate all of y'all, man. You are very valued and appreciated, those of you who are on my channel. And everyone out there who right now is going through their own difficulties and hardships and stuff like that, who may be seeing this video as well. I just wanted to say congratulations for sticking it out and making it this far and not giving up. And, good job. I know that it's rough, man, and that we have a lot that we're up against out here, man. Especially with all these things going on that we don't have no control over, in the government and wars and stuff like that, the economy and things like that. So to each and every one of you who is still making it out there, I pray you're having a good day today. I pray that you still got it all together up here upstairs with your mental health and everything. Because a lot of this stuff that's happening presses on us and on our brain and on our, on our life, and the enemy is all the time trying to get up here. You already know that, chosen one. But we can't allow that to happen, man. Up in here is our sanctuary, So anyway, with all that being said, I guess I'd just like to also say a prayer for each and every one of you today. I pray, Father God, dear Lord Jesus, I give you thanks, God, today for another day I have not yet seen. I give you thanks for all the things that you continue to give me courage to do. And I give you thanks always for everyone who supports me, encourages me as well, all the other chosen ones. And I would just like to pray a special prayer for anyone out there today who is experiencing any kind of anxiety, fear, stress, financial burdens, whatever it is they're facing today. I pray for them today, Lord, and I also pray for all those who may be sick or afflicted with afflictions, that they'll be healed from their sicknesses and afflictions today. And I just pray for everyone out there, man, today, man, as we move forward, today, I would like to just say a special prayer for everyone out there right now today, God. And I say these things humbly in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So with that being said, we got the prayer in and stuff like that. I would just like to say, man, chosen one, what I'd like to tell you today is they see you now, see? They know they did you wrong. And they also see how everything they did to you still didn't stop you. That you're still doing what you came to do anyway, regardless. You're still being your creative self. And they also see that you're not bothered. And that bothers them. All right? So that's what we're going to go over today. All right? Go ahead and crank up. Warm up the car a little bit. You know how we always do every time. But we got to have these discussions every day. Daily, chosen one. We have to have these discussions because They're not like us. They haven't been through what we've been through. They put us through pure hell. There is a price for them to pay for that. And we know that no one else can relate to us and what we've been through except for the other chosen ones, right? Because none of them have been through the same struggles we've been through. The struggles we've been through is unimaginable. I mean, the things we faced, the just the levels of evil and the pressure, but we still didn't break because, like I said, we're them diamonds. So that's the reason why none of them will ever be able to understand. They'll never be able to understand anything about us. And they've pretty much had a cakewalk compared to the chosen ones, you know. So that's the reason why we got to have these discussions every day on the daily, right? We got to talk about this stuff, man. And the people who did you wrong, you know they did you wrong. Let's go, man. By the way, today is day 15 of the burpee session. So we're about to get that in today again. And we're just moving right along in that. And so, you know, I got a lot of things more that I want to be coming. I did a little bit of basketball yesterday. So that felt good too. Not to stray off the topic too much though. Back to what I was saying, man. So it's a lot more coming though, hopefully soon. Just got to take it one day at a time. And I was singing that song this morning. One day at a time, Lord Jesus. Yeah, because it's one day at a time, you know. One day at a time, man, out here. But yeah, man, so it's a lot more to come, but back to the topic, what I was saying. They see you now, right? Chosen one. And they know they did you wrong. They know they did. But they also see that, you know, that none of it worked. It was all a waste of their time. And that, you know, you're still doing what you came to do anyway, regardless. They couldn't take you off your assignment. They couldn't take you off what God had for you. You know, that's what they was trying to do the whole time. It was trying to take you off from what you're doing and what you had wanted to do the whole time. But it wasn't until you awakened and remembered who you were that you was really able to like see through all the BS, understand them for who they were, understand you for who you were again, and then go back in on what you were passionate about. And to, you know, complete what you came to do. Which was what you already originally did from the very beginning, which was what they tried to stop you to do. Which was answering the call. You answered the call. They tried to make you hang up the phone, the call from God. And so they used all these different tactics. You know, slandering you, trying to ruin your reputation, belittling you, humiliating you, sabotaging you, trying to steal from you your gift, trying to silence you. But none of that can stop what God has for you, because what God has for you belongs to you, chosen one. And that's all you need to know. I mean, that's what you know now. But what they was trying to do was trying to get you to hang up your call because they was mad that they didn't answer their own call. And they was mad and jealous that you was working on something that they know they should have been working on, which was themselves. But rather than work on themselves, rather than be a part of what you was, building, or to help you build on what you was building. They tried to drag you back into their mess. They tried to stop what you was doing, and they attacked you. And so all of that's going to cost them now. And it's going to be a severe penalty for what they did, because you don't just get away with making somebody's life pure hell, terrorizing, tormenting, and traumatizing a person's life who is a good person, who ain't never did you no wrong, and who just was minding their business. You don't get away with doing that without consequences and repercussions for that. And you don't get a happy life after that. You don't. So, they may think that, that they can just walk away scot-free now. But no, they don't get to walk away scot-free. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, things like that don't work that way. And no debt in the universe goes unpaid, chosen one. You already know that. So karma is already dealing with them. And you know that God, the Most High, saw everything. You know that as well. So while they thought they was watching you, while they thought they was sizing you up, while they thought they had you figured out, God was watching them, sizing them up, and had them figured out. Because God knows everything. He's all-knowing, all-seeing. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. So now they see you, though. They know they did you wrong. They know they should have helped you on what you were doing, but they refused to, because they refused to work on themselves. Instead, they chose to monitor you, watch you, scrutinize you, and shift the blame from their own selves, and then try to silence your voice and sabotage you in every way, shape, and form, including financially. But now they see you still doing what you came to do anyway. And the thing is, man, it's like, man, what did they think? Did they really think they was going to stop God and what he had for you in your life? But they see you now out here doing your thing, putting into work, building anyway, regardless, without their help. God came to your aid because he saw that none of them was going to. And so when he saw that none of them was going to come to your aid, he came to your aid. But you had your faith as well, You had your faith in the midst of the storms. He came to your aid when no one else would. And you're still getting done what you needed to get done anyway. So they're all like clowns now in a clown show. And they're watching you. They're still watching you. They see you doing what you're doing. They're probably watching this channel right now. And if they are good, maybe they'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something if you're watching my videos. Not to mess with the chosen ones. All right? Maybe you'll learn that what you should have done the whole time was looked at yourself instead of looking at us. But anyway, chosen one, yeah, man, so they see now that God helped you when no one else would. You're still getting your assignment done. You're still going to continue to do what you love to do, what you're passionate about. You still have your talents and your gifts because you didn't hand them over to the enemy. And you didn't sell out like them. And you didn't turn into a carbon copy of the program. So this is all like now all of their time and everything they did, they wasted. They completely wasted their time and their lives worrying about you and your life. And so here you are out here doing your thing, putting in the work, and you're not even bothered no more. You're not even bothered no more. You're too busy. You got too many bigger fish to fry, right? So you got a lot of work to do now. You got a lot of work to catch up on that they tried to stifle you from. And you ain't even bothered no more. But that bothers them though. You better believe that bothers them now. Yes. And rightfully so it should bother them. Because that's what they get for messing with somebody who they don't know nothing about. Now they have to be bothered every day and watch you win right in front of them. The same ones who tried to destroy you. And it's only just getting started. I mean, we still got a lot of more work to do. And it's a lot more to come, God willing, man. But none of us know the day nor the hour when he's coming. But we do know that while we're here, we're going to continue to grow. Because this is our growing season, man. Let them talk. Let them run their mouth. You know they're still running their mouth. But we don't have no more time for negativity or negative little remarks or whatever they got to say. Because we know we're winners. We got that winning mindset, chosen one. You already know. They're stuck on stupid. That's the way they've always been. They're not your friends. They are not for you. They showed you they were not for you when they left you. When they left you in your struggle. Even your fake family. You know, so. And they're even probably talking about you. But I don't care about that either. Let them talk. Let them run their mouth. Because we already know only one can judge us, right? Only God can judge us. And only he knows our relationship with him. But these people, man, chosen one, you already know. They all holier than thou. They all better than you. They always have to outdo you. They always got to look better than you. Oh, you did this wrong. If you lose some weight, oh, you lost too much weight. You're too skinny. If you build some muscle, why are you trying to look all like Hulk Hogan? You should did that differently. It's always something. If you gain some weight, oh, he's getting fat now, you know? And so this is another thing too. You can never meet their expectations. These people have unrealistic expectations of you. And they don't love you. There is no love inside of them. Most all of them are soulless. They showed you that when they did what they did to you. After you were so good and nice to most of them. You were nice to a lot of people who weren't nice to you, chosen one. And so now they see that they took that niceness that you showed them, that kindness that you showed them for weakness. They wanted to exploit you because of that, exploit your vulnerabilities, take advantage of you because of that. Then, when they were finished with you, cast you aside like you was nothing, walk away and try to do their hands like Pontius Pilate, wash their hands clean like nothing ever happened. But it don't work that way. And so, anyway, I'm here now at this at this trail, my spot. Y'all already know where I come. And so I'm about to go ahead and get in these burpees. Get in this session again for day number 15. Yes, we're about halfway through the program of the 30-day burpees challenge, which is what I was working towards originally, and I'm gonna continue on. So after I get on my backpack and I've did all of that, then I'll be back with you again to continue further breaking this topic down about how you know they did you wrong. You know now though that, and they know now though that it was a waste of their time, that it didn't even affect you. Now they see you doing your thing on your channel or wherever you're doing, or whatever you're still doing in your creative abilities with your talents and your gifts. And that's got them more pissed off and bothered than anything, is that you're unbothered. So let's get it, man. Hold that thought right there, chosen one. I'm gonna be right back, all right? To finish breaking this topic down for you, okay? So hold that thought right there. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with you, all right? All right, chosen one. So I'm back now. And back to what we were talking about before in the car on the subject of how they know they did you wrong, and all of it failed anyway. They wasted all their time. They know they wasted all their time now for nothing. And then on top of all of that, you're still doing what you came to do anyway, and you're not even bothered by none of it. And so you're unbothered, and it bothers them. All right? So we're going to talk about that a little bit more as we get into the video this morning. And just got the day 15 completed of the burpees challenge, or the burpees training. Well, day 15 out of 30 days that I had originally set my goal at. So I say today we're at the halfway milestone mark. So I congratulate myself today for making it halfway. So looking forward to, God willing, finishing out the 30 days strong. And then as we continue to get stronger together and motivate one another here, I'll probably be ramping it up with either more burpees again, with more reps on each set, and start getting into all different other aspects of fitness as well. But back to the topic at hand, not to stray off the topic too much. You know, see, that's another thing that bothers them too, that they see that you're getting stronger despite everything they tried to do to you. It's really got them furious and angry. It's got them pissed off in a major way. But the biggest thing that pissed them off really was when they were no longer able to control and manipulate you. That's what they were doing for so very long, to try to keep you boxed in and to keep you small. That's what it was all about. Now you know. Also, you know it was all by design to basically derail you from what you came to do, from your assignment. And it was just an effort to exploit you, your weaknesses that they knew about, because you probably were like myself in a small community or a smaller town where everybody knows everybody, so everybody talks about everybody. And so that's what they did about you behind your back. And they had no right to do that. They also had no right to judge you because you were just minding your business, doing your own thing, staying out of the way, trying to stay out of trouble, and just trying to live your life for the Most High and trying to, strengthen your relationship with Him, even though you may have made mistakes. Like I said, you was already winning before, chosen one. You was already winning before. You were doing a great job, but they refused to congratulate you. That was not your fault. You was doing a great job and they refused to congratulate you because they knew if they had congratulated you, that would mean that they would have to face everything that they was doing wrong and work on their own selves, which is what they should have really done. Like I said, we done went over that many times before. So now it's your time to shine. And everything that they stole from you, it's your time to take it back now. And they're not gonna like it. Many of them, it's gonna really piss them off to see you get blessed. But that's what is gonna happen because, God saw everything that they did to you, and you deserve every blessing that you're gonna get now. Every blessing that you got coming your way, every blessing that you've already received, just be thankful for it, grateful for it, and enjoy it, man. Enjoy all your blessings, and don't ever, no matter what, when you get blessed, don't say nothing to nobody. Keep that between you and the Most High, and all your blessings that they tried to block, when you get them big blessings, the major blessings, don't say nothing to nobody, because you're gonna get blessed if you had this happen to you. Because you wasn't doing nothing but being yourself. And they tried to change you into being something that you were not, and that God did not create you to be. So they got in the way of God when they got in the way of you, when they got in the way of your work, when they tried to derail you and all of that. And the thing is that and God both knows that what you were doing could have benefited a lot of people. It could have helped a lot of people to overcome things that you had already overcame, because your light was shining in the darkness already. And that's what irritated their demons. That's what made them aggravated. That's what made them give you the stank face in the public. That's what made them act to you funny or ghost you or, act towards you the way they acted towards you, to where they couldn't never accept you for who you were. So, yeah. And now it's your time to shine. And then on top of everything, like I said before, that happened, with all their attempts to make you fail, all their attempts to destroy your entire life and existence, now their life is going to get destroyed. Their entire existence is going to get destroyed because they did that to a person who was a good person, and they shouldn't have never done that. And you're still doing what you came to do anyway, regardless. You're still focused on your assignment. You're still focused on what you were always meant to do, which was to encourage the other chosen ones. You're a battle-hardened soldier, warrior. You've been through the fire. They can't relate to you. They can't relate to us. They're not like us. They never will be like us. And if you're out there, right now, and you still doing your thing, and you getting up early before everyone else, getting your prayers and your word in, getting out, getting started early, you know, putting into work. Keep doing that. Keep doing that, man. There's something just great about and something peaceful about being up early, you know, as we sitting out here as we're out here next to the water, get a view in for all of y'all, like I always do about this time. You know, out here connected to nature today. The birds been singing all around me. The squirrels been all up and jumping up and down in front of me on the trail and next to my car this morning. But yeah, when you get up at that sunrise, you know, you get in that word with God, and then you just, you know, go in on what you know you're supposed to be doing. You don't need nobody else. You don't need no one's validation. You know, you don't need no one to tell you about who you know you are on the inside. You know, God knows you know, and that's all that matters, man. Keep putting in that work, getting up in them early mornings, doing your thing. It's gonna produce results. Those results are coming. Those results are already manifesting themselves. If you put into work, if you stay consistent, if you keep grinding, that's what you got to do. Just keep grinding, man. Them results are coming. Make no mistake about it. You stay clean, you stay pure, man. Keep your purity, keep your spirit in tune and in alignment with what you know you got to do. You can achieve whatever you put your mind to. You know the word, it already tells you in Philippians 4:13. You can do all things through him. All things. There's nothing you can't do. And I don't care how bad your situation looks. I done told y'all about my situation, man, how bad they made things for me here. How I even had to scrap metal, man, to put CV axles on my car just so I could keep rolling, man. You know, that's why I said, Chosen One, they can't relate to us, man. They can't. They wanted to see us homeless is what they wanted to do. They wanted to see us completely busted, or really what they wanted to see us mostly was in prison, and our whole mission aborted because of something we did that they caused out of their pettiness and their provocations. That's what the whole plot was. That's what their whole plot was about against you, was to try to get you caught up and catch a case or catch a charge. You know that now. You know what it was all about. And you know who was doing it and who was behind it. It was the demonic entities within them that was doing it the whole entire time. They were the ones who wanted to see you down and out permanently, to see you throw in the towel or unalive yourself. That was the other thing they would have loved to see, if you would have just unalived yourself. Check that bird out flying right there. Anyway, yeah, that was the other thing they wanted to do. They wanted to see you unalived or in the cemetery, or unalive yourself. And you know, really, it really is absolutely astonishing and amazing, man, when you think about like how all these people in your community, all of them together, saw what happened to you, didn't have no care, didn't feel sorry for you. In their mind, it was probably just fine that it happened to you, or they just decided, well, that's just too bad for him. It's just a sad story for him. That's what they thought. You know, that's what they said to themselves, because they were too scared
to stand up against the evil ones. They sided with the evil ones against you. That's what they did. They took sides with the evil ones against you. That's the reason why they didn't never say nothing. But I'm gonna tell my story to the whole world about what they did to me and my mama. You know, and they're not gonna never get away with that, what they did to me and my mama. And God saw that. That was when they did what they did. That was the worst of the worst of the worst that you can even imagine, was when they came up to my house to spy on me, and then came up to my house. They sent people to come up around my house, and then they sent people to my house to unalive me in my house, and emptied a clip on the house next door at my house, and put smoke all in my house, and made my mom scream bloody murder. And that is something that's locked in my mind for the rest of my life. And I don't care how many people was on board with this agenda that they had for my life, to take my life and to ruin my life. They will be found out, and they will face judgment for that. But what's really got them the most pissed off right now, Chosen One, is how you're still able to keep going despite all of those things that happen to you. How you're still able to keep on being who you was created to be, no matter what. And how you won't give up, and how your tenacity is indescribable. You have a tenacity like none other. You have a drive, an ambition like none other. It's within you. It's the power within you. It's like an atomic force within you. You just have to unleash it and let it explode into your personal growth, your personal development, and let God handle all the rest. Anyway, man, that's the message for today, is that they still see you doing your thing anyway. You're unbothered. And yes, you know that's bothering them, but you don't care. And then now you about to get blessed because they tried to destroy somebody who was an innocent person. So anyway, as always, you know, peace, love, light, blessings to you all. And, you know, everything we do over here is positive, uplifting, encouraging videos for those of you who may be going through your own personal struggles, battles, hardships, whatever it is you're facing. Or if you're just looking to make yourself better than you were yesterday. You know, if you're a chosen one, then these videos will more than likely appeal to you as well. All right? So go ahead, click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you can be notified every time when I create new content over here on my channel. And as always, till the next one, man, peace. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, all right? I'm out.